Yeah, it is a kill and Mary.
Our top story tonight, 3 Georgia officers from 3 different law enforcement agencies recovering tonight after a chase that ended in gunfire.
Tonight, one suspect is dead, another now in custody. It began early this morning on I-20.
This all started around 3:30 this morning when a state trooper was checking for speeders. That's according to information from the various agencies involved here. The GBI says at one point the passenger in the Nissan opened fire on the trooper with a rifle. The pursuit ended when the Nissan allegedly crashed near Ithaca Elementary in Villa Rica, and both men ran from the car. As officers searched for them, the GBI says the suspect opened fire again, hitting Villa Rica officer Chase Gordy, who returned fire, and also wounding Carroll County Deputy Jay Repetto. The GBI has released the names of the 2 men involved, both from Birmingham, Alabama. They're 28-year-old Pierre Alexander Shelton, who was killed by officers, and 22-year-old Aaron Jijawan Shelton, who is in custody at the Carroll County Jail. He's been charged with 5 counts of aggravated assault and 3 counts of aggravated battery.
Man, this is pretty crazy right here. This police car was involved in a shootout with a dude with an AK-47. Goodness gracious, boy. If it was a passenger in here, they would have been dead. Luckily, it wasn't, from what they told me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't see no holes right there. What was left on? 13, 14, back glass blowed out, 15, 16, 17. I don't know what the different marks mean, but it's at least 17 holes in this mug. Goodness gracious. Said the officer, oh, I missed that one. 18. Said the officer lived. I think he got shot in the shoulder and the leg, but he lived. Wow, man, this is crazy. Crazy how life could flash before your eyes, boy. Look at that. Them bullets definitely came through. Damn. Crazy thing is, when I picked it up, it was still some stuff in the trunk. It was a clip from a 380, a little bit small clip. It only holds like six bullets. It was still in the trunk. Guess the officer left it in there or whoever, but they cleaned it out right before I picked it up. I think it was like a pocket knife in there too. But man, it's crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I went and looked it up, and that dash cam footage, chilling, boy. But they ended up killing the shooter, the guy that fired all the shots. They killed him, and his cousin was supposed to be the driver, from what I read. That's crazy, man. This thing paid $475 to go 116 miles. So I think when I looked it up, it was like over $4 a mile. Then I'm finna leave here and go get another car around the corner that's paying $350, and it's like 50 miles from here. So gotta run over there, grab it, bring it right back. Today's Friday, so this is a good Friday. Then this morning on my way out, I dropped one off that I picked up for pedal. That one paid $137. So today is supposed to be today is like a $962 day. Light work on a Friday. But they're gonna grab these off of here, or grab this car over here, and then I'm gonna shoot around the corner and get that other one. Hell, we're gonna call it call it a day and enjoy the weekend, man. So I might check back in with y'all later. Who knows? What it do, man? We back in this thing today. We're gonna bring y'all a little bit of hauling footage. We got the 40-foot loaded up. Oh, while it's on my mind, let me show you. I like this little dock area right here because that raises my, well, it makes the angle better. So the truck is down in the hole and then the ramps are up on the slope, so it just gives it a better angle, especially when I let the air out the bags, which is what I meant to do. But it's cool. We can show y'all how it looks. Even better angle now. See them ramps touching the ground now. This thing probably come on in a minute. So what I need to do is, where they got it, I need to unhook it so it don't air itself back up. Anyway, all right, now we fully aired down. That gives us even better angle. But we picking up FedEx truck today, man. This thing is rather large. 28 feet long. Actually, what I want to do is see if this measure app on this iPad is accurate, because I measured this thing already and it was 28 feet. But these iPads have this measure app. Can y'all see this? Let's see if it works. Dang, that's pretty sick. Can y'all see that? Basically, it wants to say that it's 27 feet. It shows a line from the front to the back and says it's 27 feet. So that is pretty damn accurate. Wow. That's pretty cool. I always wanted to try that. But yeah, man, we moving this thing 112 miles. I expect a little process to get it on, but I've done this before, so it shouldn't be too bad. This thing is paying $700. So if you do that math, that's $6.25 a mile, roughly. I think that's correct. But $700 to go 112 miles. Now I did have to come out here. It was like 70 miles from the house to get out here. And when you factor that in, it's still paying like $3.75 a mile. So let me wipe the camera off. But yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. I might find something. This thing's going to the auction, so I might find something to take from the auction and go back home with to make a little more money, but we'll see. And like I said, I kind of like my setup right here. I think this is gonna be beneficial. This one doesn't even hang as low as those food trucks. Y'all remember that long 28-foot food truck I had at one time? It had some stuff hanging underneath right here, and this one doesn't, so that's gonna be even better. But yeah, we should be good with this. Let me find the keys and finish the inspection, and then we'll get this thing loaded and get it going. All right, y'all, got the keys, and this thing is a little crazy how this operates. So all the doors got to be closed apparently, and I assume you FedEx people know this. This door, this door, this door, they all have to be closed. All right, and then you put this wristband over this, and that's how you start it. So cannot lock this in here. So let me put that in my pocket, and of course you cut it off with the red button. But yeah, that's a little crazy. I never knew those worked like that. Reverse, neutral, ride. in it. It's a 2001. I think I'm gonna drive it on. I thought about hooking the winch to it so I can guide it where I want it. I might still do that actually. Got a nice little camera back there. Still can come over some more. We need to cover this side right here. Alright. Let me get it on there. Shit. Get on down the road. Let it up. It looks good on there. I'm gonna back it up some, but I can't let the ramps up because they're against the ground. So I have to come back in here and air it back up. Should lift up high enough where I can get this ramp up. I'm gonna back it up. Probably back it up where the back wheels is. As long as I let my ramps down, I can keep backing on up some more. And that'll be good. See if I can move it now. Better. Gotta wait for it to air up some more. It's crazy, man. You can see it. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I can see it. Now I can back it up some. Let's see what we do. I think I'm gonna back it up. I'm gonna throw some, man, this broker does not want chains used on nothing. So I'm gonna throw some straps on it. It'll still be strong enough to hold the load, but, and then I'll probably put the winch on it too, matter of fact, I do that. I put the winch on it and put the straps on all 4 tires. And we'll be good. So let me do that and I'll be right back. Stick around. All right, I got it all strapped down. I end up calling the broker. I convinced him to let me put a chain at the back just for added security. I got 4 straps on every wheel. The working load limit is enough for this load, but I just put a chain right here at the back just for extra. And there's nothing but a bumper, you know, bumper support, bumper bracket, so nothing that it can really mess up. He was okay with it. So we're gonna get down the road and make this little money. I think the auction from this location is about 1 hour and 36 minutes, so that's not bad. And then from there to the house, if I choose to go directly home, it's 1 hour and 20 minutes, so it's not bad. We're in the area of the house. That's always good, making a good little chunk of money on what is today, Wednesday? On a Wednesday, so this one ain't bad right here. I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story when I get in the truck and get going. Let me get out of here safely, and I'll tell y'all about this load right here.
2 hours later.
I done made it all the way out here, 2-hour trip, and got some lunch and everything, and I forgot to tell the damn story. I meant to do it while I was driving. But I'm gonna get this stuff taken loose while I talk to y'all about this. So I got this broker that has given me a couple of bigger loads, right? And when I say big loads, I mean that 26-foot truck I hauled a few weeks ago, and that landscaping truck that had the pesticide or whatever in it. So he calls me yesterday, which is a good thing because he's thinking to call me first before it even goes to the load board. So that's good. You want to build the relationships and whatnot. So he calls me and says he has another big one. It's a FedEx truck. Tells me where it's at. Asks me, can I get it and when? And then he wants to talk about how much. So first thing I ask him is, how big is it? Is it like a Dodge ProMaster? Is it like a van? Is it one of these? And he says he's gonna check and see. So he calls somebody and they tell him that it's 18 to 20 feet. And I knew it was a Freightliner because he told me the year, make, and model. So I'm like, that don't make a lot of sense, man. Why would somebody put a why would they put, you know, a small 18 to 20 foot body on a Freightliner? I'm thinking this thing is gonna be pretty damn big. So he says 18 to 20 feet, I say cool. he says, all right, I know you've been helping me out in the past with these last few. Let me help you out. He said, would you take $585? Now, $585 is going 112, I think it's going 112 miles, right? Get this damn thing up. Hold on. It's a bad thing about having them. There we go. Going 112 miles. That's a pretty good rate. That's not bad. But I'm thinking that it's 18 to 20 feet. So he says, would you take $585? Now, mind you, I said, that's a pretty decent rate. We can go with that. Man, I get on the load board and they got it listed for $600. How you gonna offer me $585 and you got it listed for $600? So I sent him a little text message back. I said, man, that's mighty funny. You offer me $585, y'all listed for $600. So he calls me immediately. Oh man, man, I didn't know they listed it that fast. Somebody above me did that. I'm like, yeah, whatever, you know, it is what it is. Now me and him done some pretty good business, so you know, it is what it is. Maybe that's the case, maybe it ain't. So yesterday I pick up a vehicle in Ackworth. Now Ackworth is up there near Alpharetta, not super close, but not super far. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna stop by there and take a look at this thing, put my eyes on it, and see for myself. But come to find out, it's this big old something gun, 28 feet. So I'm like, man, what? I called him back, I said, man, I'm not doing that for no $600. Wait, let me back up. He did end up giving it to me for $600. So I said, I'm not doing that for no $600, man. So he asked me, I tell him I'm gonna need the 40-foot trailer, and he asked me how much extra is that gonna be. So I tell him, man, I can do $700. And I say, worse, I say, you know what? I gotta have at least $675. So as I tell him that, I get back on the load board, right? And they done relisted it for $700. They relisted it for $700. He's sitting here asking me how much it's gonna take for me to run it. So I said, man, you done listed it for you relisted it for $700 that fast. I said, I do it for $700. Just go on and send it to me. So he went on ahead and sent it to me, and I knocked it out today. I mean, it was fairly easy. Nothing major. It's been super easy. We got it knocked out, but that's just funny how it's either so many hands in the pots, or they just be down trying to stiff you, man. They try to do you dirty, keep all the money for themselves. So it's crazy, man. But yeah, that goes to show you, you got to negotiate. You got to keep your head on a swivel out here, because shit, I almost talked myself out of some money. They reposted it for $700, and here I am talking about $675. But we got it. They gave it to me for $7. I brought it out here, light work, 4-hour total trip from here to picking it up, dropping it off, and back to the house. Maybe 4.5 hours. So it went well, man. It was well worth it. Anyway, that's the funny story. And let me get this thing off here. All right, let's see if we can get this bad boy out of here. I think it's gonna go dead. GoPro might go dead, but we'll see. All right, that GoPro went dead, man. So we're using the phone. Messed up part about it is, I said, man, this thing runs. You know, normally I bring stuff that don't run. I take it all the way back in the back corner, back there. And I said, this thing runs, so where you want it? He said, it still got to go back there. I said, what? Man, I would have drove through the gate had I known that. Anyway, let's see, let's check this zoom out, man. Let's see how this zoom looks way back there. Holy cow. That is crazy. Oh man. Anyway, I knew the zoom was pretty good, but I wanted to check it out firsthand. But yeah, so I guess I gotta walk all the way back to the damn front, man. This don't make no sense. Door keeps opening right there. Dang, man. I'm not happy about that. It's a long walk. I could have left this sucker on the damn truck and drove back there and unloaded it. Let's give me a ride. There be some people driving around all the time. Maybe they can. Said the section in front of the in-ops. That's gonna be over here. Man, this damn thing runs good, man. I guess you're talking about this section. Y'all gonna give me a ride back to the front? Yeah. Hey, I didn't know I had to bring this thing all the way back here. I would have drove it back here on the big truck. I ain't got nowhere to put the key. That's the crazy thing. Like, it don't fit. It's not a, you know, regular key no more. So I'm not sure what they want to do with that bad boy. I'm gonna leave it right there. That's their problem. Take these pictures, man, and we out of here. All right, got that thing delivered back out here at my truck. Look at this beauty right here, man. Golly. I'm fascinated with these tow trucks. Got to get me one. Century bed on it, looks to be about 20 feet or so. Big boy winch. Man, I got all my stuff put up, air building back up. So I'm gonna go ahead and ride out. It was a good day. Might have another tow set up too. I gotta check back with the customer, but we'll see. That's it for now, man. Appreciate y'all watching. Like, share, subscribe. We'll holler at y'all later on. Peace.
You